This is Christmas podcast. Woo! Very
Yay!
nice. Yes. In the spirit of Christmas, we're gonna be doing a podcast. I know it sounds cringe because it is cringe, but that's okay. We do these things sometimes. So
Hey, here's the main thing. Kara just really wanted to make this a Christmas server. Yeah.
So here we are, Christmas
Good
podcast. Woo! So we're gonna go over the history of Christmas and how Christmas is celebrated differently in different countries, and just a bunch of Christmas stuff. The Grinch, elves. We're gonna talk about Christmas today. Yeah.
Let's go!
Let's
That's
go.
what I've been waiting for.
Beeve, you
Embrace
have,
the cringe.
you have the thing, right? The image, the Christmas podcast.
Yes,
Okay.
I do have the image.
Do you want to start us off?
Yes. Okay. I will start us off
Are you sure?
as soon as my Discord stops lagging. There's the
I know the
So is that like
Podcast
in the
planning.
near future or?
that would be in the next now.
Is it working? Are you good?
Yes.
Okay. Awesome. You want to
Just
start us off?
finding the image.
Yes.
There it is.
I believe
So-
in you, man.
Here we are. Christmas. Or as I like to call it, Shitmas. And as some other people like to call it, Litmas. Here we began. Origin of Christmas came from a mash of multiple different cultures and religions. The foremost being the pagans, the Romans, and the Christians, hence why it's called Christmas. The Romans celebrated two holidays in the month of December. First was Saturnalia, which was a 2-week festival honoring their god of agriculture, Saturn, and also the sixth planet from the sun. That's also what Saturn is. On December
That makes sense.
25th, which is also, if you did not know, Christmas, they celebrated the birth of Mithra, their god of the sun. So technically the Romans invented it, although there's no specific person who is credited with the creation of Christmas. Of course, moving along, we all know the story of the birth of Jesus Christ. He came out of the Virgin Mary and he said, own guns and don't have abortions. At least if you listen to the Republican Party. That's what he said.
Yes, because there is no such thing as a liberal Christian. How could that ever be?
Okay.
Now, additionally, the merging of the pagan. As we know, Christians like to take pagan festivals from Europe, and they like to just sort of twist them around to be their own thing. Just like All Hallows Eve, or as it's also known as, the All Saints Eve. All Saints Day, which comes from the Irish holiday of what was originally Halloween, which was Sakhalin. So, just like what they did with All Hallows Eve, which became All Halloween, not All Halloween, just Halloween, they did the same thing with Christmas, because, well, Christ's birthday is a little confusing. Originally we thought it was in April, now we think it's actually in December because of the conjunction, which is the Star of Bethlehem. It does not matter in the slightest. Its origins were from the pagan holidays. So that's how this took itself and just sort of flipped it around, as, you know, things do. So, let's delve in to how other countries celebrate Christmas, and starting with Japan, which I will take on. Japan is not a Christian country, not remotely so. It's not really a religious country of any kind. Japan is a country which, if you get really into ethno-political and social sort of demographical studies, you'll realize that Japanese culture is really just a mash of about 30 other cultures. And in that same way, that's how their religion is. Shintoism is a traditional religion which has been fused with Buddhist traditions. So a lot of Japanese religious beliefs come from Buddhism, but not the very popular kind of Buddhism, the kind of Buddhism that they practice in the weird parts of the world. That's not relevant. Here's the thing, is that they don't really understand Christmas. So when KFC marketing and the first ever KFC franchisee in Japan, was trying to bring over more American elements, they asked him, do Americans, this is a Japanese man, keep in mind, do Americans, eat this on Christmas? They didn't know what Christmas was. So he knew, of course, they don't eat chicken, they eat turkey, but he lied regardless to boost his business, which is a very American thing to do, by the way. So I guess we've adopted him on that one. And he ends up making millions off of this. KFC, he said actually in an interview a few years ago that he, quote, still regrets this. He still regrets this because he knew that it was not chicken they were eating. But KFC, nonetheless is now the staple of Japanese Christmas. And
Really?
regardless, most people in Japan don't even celebrate Christmas, just like how most people in Japan don't even speak English. But you will always see in the ads, KFC o Christmas. So, that's how it goes. Now I will pass this off to my co-host because I'm sure everyone in the audience is sick of hearing my voice. To my co-host, William. William?
Hello.
Shit. I just
High
realized
five.
both of your guys' names are very similar. High five will take Germany.
Okay, so Christmas in Germany. I mean, in Germany it's different than in the United States, Christmas and the traditions and everything. It's closer to the United States than Japan, at least, but it's still different. So, I mean, a lot of things are similar. There's a few extra traditions in Germany that aren't celebrated here. Like, basically there's like a lot of shopping and markets that pop up everywhere in Germany related to Christmas, like Christmas specific markets. Like, you don't go to Walmart the day before Christmas and pay double price for your like candy canes and your stockings and your decorations. There's like whole specific markets where you could go around and you shop for Christmas stuff that close down anytime that it's not Christmas. That's the main thing that I have for Germany. Everything else is pretty similar. There's some stuff that they don't do. The US kind of overdoes Christmas a little bit, arguably, with decorations everywhere and trees every 2 feet and like plastic trees. Oh, don't even get me started on plastic trees. Fake trees. Great for the environment.
I completely agree with you, and yet I'm straight up looking at my fake Christmas tree, like right in my living room right now.
Yeah, we're all guilty of this. It's not good. We know it's not good, but we're guilty of it nonetheless.
Cheaper, man. Cheaper.
Yeah, it's easier. Just pop your tree up out of a box and set it up.
Free the tree.
I mean, if convenience isn't American, then I don't know what is. So.
Yeah.
So, why don't we hand this off? Go to Catholic Germany, which is Austria. And Willem, take it away for Austria.
Oh, yeah, I totally know what I'm doing here. So, in Austria, St. Nicholas gifts good kids well Krampus. Yes, you heard me right, Krampus. The half man, half goat comes around.
I think that's a racial slur.
What?
Do you just say that randomly?
Yeah.
He just says, I think that's a racial slur. Just okay.
Sorry, guys.
Right.
My bad. Too random, Lamau. I'm so
I'll-
quirky.
I'll keep that in mind. So, Krampus comes around. Oh my gosh. So he comes around and drags the bad kids away. In some places, men dress up as scary characters for, I don't even know how to pronounce this, Krampuslauf?
Krampuslauf.
Okay, I was close enough. And Krampus Run, which they parade throughout the streets to blow off steam and scare some kids back into line, which I
Lock
think
them
is
up.
amazing. Yeah, exactly.
Bad kids, get Krampus and lock them up.
If you can't tell, I'm a mini mod, and I really wasn't prepared for this.
Yeah, he wasn't given any training or preparation or.
Well, Eli just decided not to show up, so it's not really on him.
He was too tired. He was...
We respect and appreciate your effort, despite how tired or not tired you may be, Willem.
Well, high five. Now you know what I'm like when I'm under pressure. This is me.
Hey, you're doing fine. You're doing fine.
So
It's not like the entire rest of the server is gonna be watching this in post on the YouTube channel or anything.
exactly.
Keep that in mind. Thank you.
Don't worry.
I5, ladies and gentlemen, I5 has not uploaded a podcast since the cell phone podcast, I think.
High five. Come on, man.
I'm
Come on,
sorry.
man. Are you even recording this right now?
I am. I'm recording. Last.
So
podcast...
you have all the files on your computer. You're just too lazy to upload them.
No. Okay. 3 podcasts ago, the one before last, I recorded it and the audio was trash and I had to cancel the video. I tried my best. You can ask Simon. I gave him the audio and I was like, please fix this. And he couldn't, and it was a disaster and we couldn't do it. Then the last podcast. No. The last podcast, Eli recorded it. It wasn't me. It wasn't my job. Eli did. And I mean, he didn't even show up. Eli didn't even bother to show up today. So like, you can see how that went. The video's not uploaded. It'll be out eventually. I'll get the footage.
Tell that MF to send you the footage so he can upload it to the damn YT channel. All right?
Yes. And then this one, it's gonna get uploaded. And I'm actually gonna upload last podcast, the last one, after this one, so it'll be out of order. Oh.
I just realized that technically, Will, that technically you're my boss, so maybe I should talk to you with some more respect.
Your boss? Oh yeah, I've given you a lot of pay for this. You're getting 5 cents an hour for podcast hours.
Reddit Karma is the only payment that I need.
Okay, moving on from that. So basically, honestly, I love the Krampus tradition. Scaring these poor children and making them cry. That's just my favorite part of Christmas, honestly. I think it aligns with the Christmas spirit a lot.
Oh man, you a sick fuck.
So yeah.
You can blurp that, right?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I've apologized for cursing everyone.
I definitely will do that for sure.
Well, Austria is as we know, knock off Germany. I'm just kidding. Don't say that to them. Austria is a very unique country, very unique history. So of course they have very unique traditions, which do somewhat do often align with Germany because they both speak German. They're both German countries. They're very similar culturally as well. So of course they're gonna have very similar traditions, and one of those is Krampus. So that's just one of the things that we can, mark out in the column that they do share in common quite a bit. Now, we're gonna move this train along to Christmas movies. So,
oh gosh.
First of all, we have the GOAT, Elf, and I only say that because it's the Christmas movie I watched most with my now deceased mother. So of course, I'm gonna have a predisposition to it because opinions aren't really based in facts. But I would just like to say about Elf is that Elf is a great movie. I don't really like Christmas movies generally, but Elf is one of the ones that that I can be cool with. It is, one of the classics. I'm not always a fan of Will Ferrell movies because they always have the exact same jokes that I don't particularly find funny, but they're decent. They're decent. So we have to include, of course, films that we enjoy as well. We're just gonna give our opinions on some of these. The Polar Express is another good Christmas movie. Tom Hanks is in it. That's all you really need to know.
Who doesn't remember watching The Polar Express on Christmas, like when they were 8 years old or something?
I watched it so many times. That scene where the train is drifting on ice, beautiful.
That
beautiful.
scene is one of the scenes of all time.
I know.
Seriously, a cinematic masterpiece. Oh, and of course Daisy's never watched it. Alright. I don't know how you lived this many years without watching Polar Express, but congratulations. I guess. Somebody needs to show you that.
Now,
I'll let my co-host take over for the other two films that we are discussing.
Okay, so now you either love it or you hate it. This movie, The Grinch, there's a bunch of different versions. There's the live action one, which is like just assaults your ears and your eyes and your soul. It's like
the Jim Carrey one's kind of wild.
Yeah, it's really out there. The live action Grinch is insane, and then the animated one, it just warms my heart. Like
animated one is great.
Yeah.
Well, the Illumination one or the actual like hand drawn one?
Either.
Really?
I haven't seen the Illumination one, so I don't have an opinion on it. I do like the oldest one.
I'm very much of the opinion that the old one is far better than the Illumination one. So good.
Yeah, there's something about that old style of movies that is just chef's kiss. Moi. Give me that. And then Christmas movies. We have Arthur Christmas. I'm not sure what that actually is. It's on the dock, but I don't know what.
Arthur Christmas is a certified hood classic.
I don't know. Oh yeah, can we?
Arthur Christmas is a great film because there's a scene where Arthur takes a piss and his sister walks in on him. I'm just kidding. That is actually in the movie though. It's a very good movie because it's about gratitude. And that's just the basics of it. Is when I was a young lad, my mom only really let me watch PBS, not because we were poor, but because she didn't know what was on Cartoon Network and she didn't know if it was bad. I was watching Futurama when I was in diapers though, and Futurama is a much worse show than anything I could have watched on Cartoon Network. So good job with that one, Mom. But I watched a lot of Arthur, and let me tell you, Arthur was the GOAT. All right, it was the greatest on there. Yeah, I don't remember a single episode now, but I do remember the movie, the Arthur Christmas special, and it was not soulless. It was great. I sing the opening song to myself in the shower, still to this day. Not really. But it is a film, and it is animated. I don't know what else I was gonna say about it, so that's all.
I didn't know it even existed until like a couple minutes ago, so
Same.
that's pretty interesting. What's all y'all's favorite Christmas songs? Because I've got a list here, and it's not too good. So, if you like a Christmas song, I know Yuri would have an opinion on this one. Somebody get Yuri in here. But like,
my favorite has to be "Dream On" by Aerosmith. That's not really a Christmas song though. But what even is a Christmas song anymore?
Oh yeah, right? I'm Gonna Kill Santa Claus by Danny Gonzalez. love that.
No.
Has anyone else heard that? Has anyone heard "I'm Gonna Kill Santa Claus" by Dan?
I have. I completely forgot about that.
It's so
you.
funny. It's so funny. Here, I'm gonna put it in the chat because it's so funny. Let's see. It has 20 million views only. If you could tell you by just the thumbnail, this is a masterpiece, a beautiful song.
I know exactly which is the best Christmas song. I'm gonna also put it in the Discord.
No, there's this one TV series that I enjoy quite a bit. It's called Community. It's on Netflix. You haven't seen it? Check it out. Give it a watch. But there is this one episode where they parody the famous TV show Glee, but they do it very terrifying. Basically, they all get hypnotized by the leader of the Glee Club, who is actually a mass murderer himself. And that's kind of the entire irony of it. But there's this part where they rap about the Jehovah's Witness character, who is also Childish Gambino. Happens to be Childish Gambino, the rapper. And they rap about how they're going to go undercover as Christmas agents to take it down from within, and how they're going to kill Santa Claus in cold blood. And it's not very good, but my God, it is the best Christmas song I've ever heard in my entire life. And you know what? I will pull it up right now and put it in the live chat so you all can hear this monstrosity.
We've all put our submissions of our best Christmas songs in the live chat.
Yeah, I feel like there's gonna be the people who are just like clowning around, and then the people who actually want to show their favorite. Let's see, when did Christmas celebrations start? Did they start before Jesus died? Did they start celebrating Christmas on his birthday before he was dead, or after? After, yeah, okay, that makes sense, because it's in remembrance of him. And yeah, was it like the year after? Was it immediate, or?
No,
It was a while after, right?
We already discussed it. It was originally a pagan holiday, and then the Christians just adopted it as their own. See, Christianity was a very underground religion until Constantine took over as Roman emperor. Then it became the norm, and they basically just took their old holidays and moved it back to. They basically just took their old holidays and moved it to be Christian. That's not even capping. They just created an entirely new religion.
Yeah.
Out of that tradition.
I should have paid more attention in history class.
I feel like history wasn't.
If you learned about that in history class, then you have a cool history class. All we really learned about is the Civil War and shit. Like, oh, the slaves got freed. I'm like, yeah, okay, and?
Whoa, bro.
That's a joke. That's a joke.
Let's just take a step back.
It was a misinformation.
Taken out of context.
Okay.
Okay, high five. Now you have to upload this just so.
Oh yeah. No, it's getting uploaded tonight. Tonight. Oh, stop with the gifs of Penguin Zero, please. I'm just trying to have a peaceful podcast, man. Please, just
It was
let
a
me
misinput.
Let's not all get canceled. Let's just live at least one more day without getting canceled, please. Okay, it's looking like this podcast is gonna be a short one. We didn't have too much stuff. It's too much material to begin with for this. So if anyone has any suggestions at all about things that we should talk about relating to Christmas, then just drop them in the chat. I would appreciate it, or not, or just be like that. Just be mean. I'd understand that too. But because yeah, Daffy made us this beautiful image. Daffy, can I send the image? She made us this this like graphic organizer thing that we're getting all of our information from, and we're trying to like slot in as much as we can, but there's only so much you can do with like 4 sentences. Beav knows this.
The image that I only saw a minute before the podcast started.
It was actually after the podcast started.
Oh, dude.
That he was given the image. So for the start of this podcast, he had no idea what was happening. But
I'm just like, yeah, Christmas, I'm here to talk about stuff. Ooh.
let's share our favorite Christmas stories. How about that? Who's got a good Christmas memory? I'm sure Willem, I'm sure you have a great Christmas memory from your childhood.
I'm completely blanking right now. I'm remembering something that happened a little bit after Christmas, but so y'all remember in Idaho there was like that huge Snowmageddon thing?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, in 3rd grade. I do remember that.
So Washington, where I grew up for most of my childhood, had one like, I want to say 5 years ago, 6 years ago now. So it started, I kid you not, on my birthday. We all got home early from school on that Friday, and just so much of this snow came in, and like for 2 weeks we were just out of school early, and we were, having. Those were some of the best days of my life, just being able to hang out with friends every single day and go, snowboarding or, whatever it was. Pretty much just one of the few, like, really long portions of my life where I was spending the majority of my time outside. Just lots of fun.
Touching grass, fun stuff.
Well, no, there was too much snow, I couldn't reach it. There was no grass.
Oh boy. Oh. We love it when there's no grass. Amazing. Okay. What about you, Beef? Do you have a Christmas memory to share with the class? Also, we're probably gonna pull up Angel onto the stage because he's raising his hand, and I know he's got the weirdest Christmas story ever. He's just gonna, who knows what he's got up his sleeve.
We'll let him go. All of my Christmas memories are kind of sob stories.
Ooh, that's sad, bro. I'm sorry. Okay.
Well, no, I mean, just like any of the memorable ones. Not that I haven't had good Christmases, just the good Christmases are really mundane.
Okay, Angel.
All right.
Daisy, what are you talking about? I talked about Australia. I was the one who talked about that.
You guys hear me?
Yes, let's hear it, man.
All right, so like all the crazy stuff in my life always happens around Christmas, because that is the only time I leave my humbly abode in my bed, and like most of the time it's not good stuff either. I'll tell you what. This one time I got out of the shower right before Christmas too. It's like day before. I tripped and ate poop on the way down. I like went all the way down, towel wrapped around my whole body. I was like a unrolling, what do you call it, carpet that Kings would use.
Okay.
Crazy stuff. It hurt too. I think that's where I got most of my brain damage. I'm not even gonna lie.
Happy
You
memory.
have brain damage.
Probably. I'm pretty stupid.
Okay. Glad to hear it, man. So your favorite Christmas memory is falling down the stairs?
Oh, it's gotta be the only one I remember, really. Oh, I got a guitar. Might be a good one.
You got another one?
Mm-hmm.
Let's hear it.
Alright. So, it snowed a lot last, I think it was 2 years ago, maybe 3 years. I don't know. It was like some storm that came up from the north. It was like at least, I'd say 5 inches snow. And like me and my brothers went outside. First time I was outside for a while. We rolled this giant snow thing. It's like a giant snowball. Big too. And it was stuck together. I pushed it down the hill, rammed right into my brother. Funniest thing I've ever seen in my life. Got flattened like a pancake.
you flattened your brother like a pancake.
Yeah, and then we tried rolling it back up, but it's too heavy. It was at least like 130 pounds. Heavy snow there.
Raised.
Oh yeah, and I made a snow Godzilla. That was pretty cool too. I don't know if I saw the picture of that.
A what?
Snow Godzilla instead of a snowman.
A snow Godzilla. I'd like to see
Yeah,
that.
looked exactly like him too.
Try and find that picture.
All right.
Okay, while he's doing that, I'm just, cause Willem is the most prepared. I'm just gonna pass it off to him. Do you have anything to say, Willem?
The fitness Grand Patient Test is the worst.
You know what? Actually, I've thought of a memory that I have that isn't sad.
Oh, okay.
I grew up with 4 other siblings in the house, and I mean 2 of them were in college by the time that I was in elementary school, so I didn't really have many memories of them in Christmases. But me, my sister, we'll call her Kathy, and my brother, we'll call him Paul. Paul was like really big into video games. That's kind of how I got into video games too. I think we all have that older brother. Well, not all of us, but a lot of us who do have siblings have that older brother who's really into, video games or something, and that's why we got in. But we would always stay up the night before on Eve, and we would just play video games like, Left 4 Dead or Super Smash Brothers or something, right before, Christmas Day. And that was always the best memories I had were just, with my siblings, because, they've always taken care of me. My mom died when I was really young, so they're all I kind of have had, and I don't have a great relationship with my father. But yeah, those are the good things that you always remember is the stuff like that.
Yeah, staying up super late on Christmas Eve playing video games. That's sweet.
Yeah.
Angel, did you find that picture?
I have so many retarded pictures.
It's
It's hard.
You can't say that word. Retarded
I
is
can't.
offensive.
yeah.
Is that a bad word?
I mean, only when you're referring to someone.
Oh, I'm not referring to someone.
Yeah, there
He's
you go.
referring
You're
to
fine.
his pictures.
There we go. Problem fixed.
Yeah. I can only imagine the horrors of Angel's camera roll. I can only imagine.
Yeah, this is just a fever dream.
It's just. Oh.
If you can only imagine the horrors of his camera roll, you don't want to see mine.
Oh.
So just don't look at my hidden photos. All right?
Oh.
Yeah. I discovered that you can hide photos, so now my camera
And
roll-
you can
You
lock
hide
them
photos?
behind Touch ID. Take that,
How do you hide
Dad.
Exactly. That's exactly what I did.
Angel didn't know this. He hid it.
How do you hide photos? I need to know immediately.
Click the 3. So select a photo, and then click the 3 dots, and then you can just go down and you press hide.
I can tell you.
Assuming you have
you're
an
on
iPhone.
There goes half my photos.
He's gotta hide half his.
Yeah, that'll only take 3 hours. It's worth it.
Huh, guess I don't have it. Must have been on an older phone.
Mm.
Dang, that was a cool invention too. That sucks. Oh yeah, I also touched a fire pit on Christmas.
You-
That wasn't a good memory though. I still have a scar from that spot.
He's-
Ow! How is it?
I grabbed an ember. I wasn't very smart.
Oh,
I
is
thought
that
it was
change?
cool, so I stuck my hand
You're
in the
referring to
fireplace and I was
past.
like,
You
ooh,
wasn't-
glowing rock! And then I grabbed it and now I have a scar on my hand. Yeah, I'm not the
What's your
brightest
guys'
child, I'm
thoughts
gonna be
on
honest.
Windows
I'm
11?
probably one of the dumber ones.
Sir, you said you weren't smart, as if that had changed. Has it changed?
No.
Okay.
So you're still not smart, is what you're saying.
No. Talking to me is like talking to a log. I don't...
Well, I'd say we're doing a pretty good job talking to a log then, huh?
Good thing you're on a
Hey, you got your
podcast.
practice again. Oh.
Talking to a log, interesting. I mean, we talked to beavers on this podcast.
I saw a
wait.
beaver the other day.
You're seeing one right now, bro.
Where at? Oh my god! Dude, I saw a beaver over in the Sangamon. Crazy stuff right there. Almost like flew my car out there trying to see it.
You flew the
Oregon
car?
State beavers.
I don't know. I'm stupid. I don't know pronouns, whatever called.
Oh.
Words that describe things. Yeah.
We should just have Angel just here for every podcast on the stage, just like saying random things.
Be awesome. My teacher hates me too. I'm gonna be honest. It's because I say random things to her.
What have you said to your teacher?
Ooh, nasty things.
Like
Let's
what?
see. Let me recount some of them. So, everybody in that class, I'm in the special ed class too, so it's like
You're in the special
I'm
ed class.
very fun. My humor is all about making jokes, like bad jokes about people and all that. So it's like sometimes it slips out and make a bad joke about someone in the class in front of the teacher. And it starts going downhill from there.
At least you're aware that you're in a special ed class. It took me 5 years to realize that.
Because everybody started calling me stupid. One of the teachers even said, "You're not the brightest."
What?
Yeah, my mom even said, "You're a special little kid." Like, my friends were on the phone with me, and I'm like, she got really mad.
That's so sad, dude. Your teacher called you stupid.
Yeah, I hate him though. He's old. I don't know if he knows what he says. He gave us a paper that said, "What's the positive side of inward lover?" And I was just sitting there like, I'm not allowed to comment on this. I'm white.
What is happening? What?
We should just make a podcast about the mind of Angel.
We need a podcast that's just interviewing Angel for like 3 hours. Just asking
Ooh,
him.
that'd be a crazy one. Yeah, I'm just sitting here eating ice cream right now.
You know what? I don't know how much of a use that would be because you would never upload it anyway.
Oh,
So
shut up! Shut
Oh,
up!
it's getting really
Shut
dark
up!
halfway through.
Please, I'm trying my best. I'm giving it an effort, man. I explained why to you at the start of this.
High five. Now that I'm going to be a part of these podcasts, can I just also record them in case something goes wrong with your recording?
Yes, absolutely, you can. Yes, 100%.
Sweet. I'll just upload them to my YouTube channel first so I could copyright claim you.
Bro.
ban him. Ban him now. Ban him.
I just lost my place in the thing. This is ridiculous.
Oh, do you have to restart looking for the kids?
Yeah.
He's been doing it for like 15 minutes and he has to restart. Yeah.
God dang it.
Okay. So where were we? What's going on? I don't even know what's happening. Beef is posting random emojis of beefers.
Also, where's this chat at?
Beeb.
Where's
It's
the
Beeb
chat?
emoji.
Yeah, I can't find it.
It's called live chat. It's right above the stage channel. It's right there.
I'm too stupid. What?
Live chat.
Oh, I see it. Never mind.
Daisy told us that we talked about the wrong country, Austria, instead of. Wait.
No. She just means she put that one in there too, and then
Oh, okay.
she just forgot to add it.
Yeah, one thing
Also-
that we forgot to do is talk about Christmas movies that we hate. Does anyone hate
Yeah.
any Christmas movies here? Do we have any?
Yeah. Every single Hallmark Christmas special.
Let me just check real
Big-
quick.
No.
All of the Home Alone movies after 3, actually including 3,
liked Home Alone 2?
It wasn't terrible.
You,
Don't judge me.
Can
See what
somebody
pops
ban
up
him?
here.
Can somebody ban him, please? Bell.
I
No,
really
no.
hated Home Alone 2. Home
Willem
Alone
has
2
good
is the
taste.
worst movie.
I've seen his
Home Alone is
IMDb.
bad. Oh yeah, I'll put my IMDb in live chat so y'all can ridicule me.
Well, Willem has good taste, except he likes Tron Legacy. But besides that,
Well,
he has good taste.
think about it this way: Tron Legacy is an isekai.
Now I hate it even more.
Where's all the Christmas movies at? None of these are Christmas. You think that's what would be?
Angel's just sitting here struggling, trying to find us anything. To be fair, that's what I've been doing the last. 40
Oh, no, that's a
minutes,
cool movie about Jesus right there.
What?
He takes a swordfish in that movie.
What?
Nobody asked.
My favorite movie about Jesus would have to be Shrek 2.
Oh, Shrek. Oh, yeah.
Guys, I'm not quite sure. I'm not. You know what? It's okay. I'm just. It's okay. Home Alone 1, though, that is a masterpiece. You've got to admit that.
It's close.
Home Alone 1 is definitely a great movie.
It's so funny. Usually I'm not attracted to that kind of like hurting people comedy, you know, like, oh, he stepped on a nail, ha ha ha. But Home Alone did it so well. It was so perfectly executed that I just could not help but laugh. It was so funny. Home Alone.
Judging by your profile picture, you're also not attracted to females either. Ayo. I'm sorry. Please don't ban me. I am sorry. I did not mean.
My profile picture?
Dang.
You're saying that to me?
Yeah, I like how I say that. Mine is a literal beaver.
with a Christmas themed
that's-
beaver.
Christmas beaver.
Yes.
I don't have nitro. So I had to switch my actual profile picture because I don't have nitro because I don't feel like spending money on nitro.
That's what we all did. All of us changed our actual profile pictures. Thank you to Daisy and Kara for that, by the way. They made like most of the profile pictures, the Christmas ones for the staff.
Daisy made mine.
Yeah, Daisy. Wait, I don't remember. I think it was Kara that made mine. I'm pretty sure. You made
I
one
took a
for
picture
Eli,
of my
but he
dog.
ditched. Yeah, Eli just he just left. I'm pretty sure he's like just playing
Dead.
Rust right now or something. He's not.
He's playing Among Us.
No, Rust.
That's an underrated game.
Oh,
Oh.
oh no, please.
I would have
spare me the
appreciated
suffering.
if he was playing Among Us, but okay.
Now I have to
Among
cut
Us is
all this
only-
out.
Yeah,
Guys' favorite version of the Krampus movie?
There's multiple versions.
Yeah.
None of that.
probably the one with the highest IMDb rating.
What?
Let me check.
That's your default, Willem.
Yeah, I'm
No,
surprised.
he just wants to make it
IMDb
seem like he has good taste.
Yeah, I mean, every single time I go to rate a movie, I often find that my rating is pretty similar to what IMDb has to say, anyways. So I'm not making that much of a contribution.
All right. Let me look. I know that I have one that is way in contrast.
Oh yeah, I definitely have a few too.
Okay, Baby Driver. I rated a 9. The IMDb score is a 7.8.
Exactly, that's so wrong. It's I'd rate it as 10.
Dude, there's
Yeah.
there's so
It's
much
not
Krampus
perfect.
movies out. 5, 10.
Oh, okay. Lord of the Rings: The Two Towers.
Hey.
IMDb ranks it like an 8.9. I rate it as a 6.
Yeah, that's valid, dude. That is valid.
That's
Okay.
just the weakest Lord of the Rings movie.
Well,
Small-
I think since we've been running on fumes for the last 20 minutes
we should
about-
call it
yeah,
up.
just
yeah,
call it a
about
podcast.
what this.
Been that
Christmas
long?
movies to movies.
Yeah, we're down to speculating about IMDb scores on random Christmas movies or not even Christmas movies. So I think we should just wrap this up. We got to 45 minutes. That's good enough. That's the motto of Clean Audio. It's good enough. Okay.
At that point,
I-
it's gonna take
can-
too
can I
long to
take the
upload
outro?
Video.
Yes, you can, Beef.
So, in conclusion, Christmas is a corporate manufactured holiday and it's a pagan one, and it's a Christian one, and most importantly, it's an American one. I mean, it's a human one. So, in conclusion, spend time with your family, spend time with your big brother playing Left 4 Dead, spend time with... I can't remember your guys' memories, sorry. I have a very short attention span.
He
My bad.
forgot all the stories.
And build a snow Godzilla. See, I remember that one.
I might do it
But
again. I'm
most
gonna take a picture of it.
Most importantly, love each other and subscribe to Clean Audio Podcast on YouTube.
Yes. Yes.
Have a very Merry Christmas,
Buy
everyone.
Clean Audio Podcast. Yeah. Clean Audio.
I will
Premium.
now-
My bad.
I will now do the beatbox outro.
Yeah, I was wondering where the music was.
Oh, sorry. That's not me beatboxing. I'm just having a cerebral aneurysm.